You only need 6 exercises to build an aesthetic upper body like Toji or Gara. And not only are these 6 exercises the best at targeting multiple aesthetic muscle groups at the same time, but all of these movements can be done literally anywhere. Whether at your house, your buddy's house, or my house, please visit, I'm lonely. So you can build the aesthetic physique you've always wanted without needing any special equipment or a gym. And thank you FlexiSpot for sponsoring this video. The first exercise we're going to look at is one that's highly effective in unlocking those aesthetics, but it's often an overlooked exercise. When you're watching anime and you start glazing over the bodies of these cool anime dudes, pause. One of the things you're going to notice is wide shoulders and glorious abs. And both of those can be accomplished with wall walks. These are amazing because anywhere a wall exists, you can do this exercise. And if you don't have access to a wall, somehow, maybe you're in the middle of a rice field, you can simply use an elevated surface like a chair, a bench, or a fellow brother of the rice fields. The movement is very simple. Start in a straight arm plank, then slowly walk your feet up the wall while moving your hands back, and throughout the whole movement, brace your core, which of course is activating your abs. And the whole time, push your hands towards the floor, which is activating the shoulders. And as a bonus, pushing your hands extra hard overhead is going to activate the upper traps, giving you a more fuller look to your upper body and shoulders. Then once you hold the top for a bit, lower yourself down the same way you went up. And if you're using the chair, or brother of the rice fields, it's the exact same movement, but instead you're hinging at the hip and it's slightly easier to do. Bonus tip, try also holding certain positions of the movement to make it more challenging. You could try holding this move at 45 degrees, 180 degrees, and with your arms directly overhead. You'll be incorporating more time under tension, which is going to help you blow up your shoulders even more. I still incorporate this exercise in all of my pushing routines, since you're basically doing front raises, plus overhead press, plus a plank, plus a shrug, all in one single movement, which is why this is one of the best shoulder exercises and full body compound exercises that you can do literally anywhere. But the aesthetic physique is more than just Death Star delts. Everybody and their mama knows that to look aesthetic, you need to have 2 more things. You're gonna need some big arms and to look like an upside down triangle, aka big biceps and massive lats, which is what the next exercise is going to solve. Most people think that it's impossible to work your back and biceps without having some form of equipment or pull-up bar. And if you think that, that's stupid. You're stupid. See, whenever I need to work out my back and biceps and I don't have access to a pull-up bar or anything convenient to hang from, I immediately look for one piece of furniture, a table, because I'm about to rock some supinated inverted rows, baby. Yes, sir. This is the perfect back and biceps exercise for people who don't have anything to hang from. This movement is phenomenal for targeting that upper back, those lats, and those biceps. All you need to do is take an underhand grip under a table and then drive your elbows back behind you, pulling your hands to your chest and squeezing your elbows together. You're gonna get the most out of this exercise by controlling the negative as much as possible. I recommend 3 to 5 seconds on the way down and fast as you can on the way up. If you're a beginner, I recommend doing these with bent legs, which will make it easier. But if you're a certified gym, you are Jim, try doing the straight leg variation for more of a challenge. Now, I know some of you might not have a sturdy enough table, so you might not think these will work for you, but there is another way. Take a broomstick or a mop, prop that guy onto a couple of chairs, and boom, instant inverted rows. Just make sure to grab the part of the mop that's closest to the chairs, otherwise you're gonna snap your mop in half and you're gonna have to buy a new one. But whichever way you choose, you're gonna be building that V-taper no matter what, even if you're at some random person's house. But if you do have that sturdy table, it will come in handy for the next exercise. We got the shoulders, we got the V-taper, we got the biceps, but what we're still missing is those triceps and a massive man chest. That is peak aesthetics right there. So the next exercise you're going to learn is straight bar dips. Now, unlike regular dips, you don't need parallel bars or 2 chairs to do this movement. You just need something that you can prop yourself onto and have a good range of motion to go up and down. Plus, I feel this dip variation works my chest more than the regular dip. That maybe just be me, but I've heard other people say that it works their chest more as well. Now, obviously, you can do this on any table or counter surface you can find, but it helps when you have a really high quality table that is strong and tall enough for you to get a full range of motion on the straight bar dip. And thankfully, the standing desks from FlexiSpot, which is the sponsor of today's video, accomplishes both of those things. I'll let B-roll Kevin take it from here.
Thank you, A-roll Kevin. Now this FlexiSpot E7 standing desk isn't just a great way to get full range of motion on the straight bar dip like I'm doing here. It's also a super high quality standing desk that can be used as, well, an office desk. Unless you only want to buy this desk for workout purposes, which is kind of a power move, not gonna lie. But if you spend a long time working on computers, you suffer from back pain, or you just want to live a healthier lifestyle, then getting a standing desk can be one of the smartest decisions of your life. I've been wanting to buy a standing desk for a really long time. And as someone who spends long hours working on YouTube videos, but most four-legged standing desks on the market cost like $1,000. But this four-legged frame from FlexiSpot, $499, literally half of the price. The frame is made of automotive grade steel and has thickened legs with a weight cap of 540 pounds. So not only is it strong enough to hold me, it's even strong enough to lift me up, which is crazy. The benefits of a standing desk brought to you by FlexiSpot is at a reasonable price. With a 15-year warranty and a free 30-day return, you can buy it, try it, and if you don't like it, you can send it back, no risk to you. So check out FlexiSpot, link in the description, use my code to get $50 off, and get yourself one of these bad boys.
So once you start getting comfortable with straight bar dips, you're going to be developing a really nice full chest, especially that lower chest. But to unlock even more full aesthetics when it comes to chest, we need to know how to target that upper chest as well, which is why the next exercise on this list is decline push-ups. Decline push-ups are one of the best exercises for the chest because they can be done on any elevated surface. And like the regular push-up, it works the arm, shoulders, and chest, but with the added elevation, it targets more of that upper chest. But one of the tricky things about this exercise is that when you are on an elevated surface, at the bottom of the movement, it's so easy to just arch your back to get more range of motion. And obviously, that's not ideal. So what you can do to mitigate that is to have something to elevate your hands as well, like some books, extra furniture, or maybe piles of rice from the rice field. And with this, you're going to be able to perform the decline push-up with a full range of motion, not worrying about arching your back. Now, let's say you don't have a good elevated surface. Brother from the rice field didn't show up. He did not pull through. You can actually do decline push-ups against a wall. Just climb your feet up against the wall at a comfortable elevation and simply perform your decline push-ups as you would normal. Granted, this variation is a lot harder than a normal push-up, but if you have no other option, this is sort of your best bet. Being able to do this exercise with full effectiveness is going to unlock serious avenues of aesthetics for you guys. No longer will you have the excuse, oh, I can't go to the gym, I can't get big, oh ho 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 ho. Because now you can get an aesthetic chest anywhere, with a wall, with a surface, with a homie. But if aesthetics is what we're chasing, then the next exercise is going to help us target a very overlooked muscle. A lot of anime characters out there have a little secret on their physique that makes them 10 times more aesthetic. If you look very close on Sung Jin-woo here, you can see it above his abs. This, my friends, is the serratus anterior. This muscle is responsible for pulling your shoulders forward and caving in your chest. So to work this muscle to make it stronger and more prominent, we'll need to do an exercise with the same motion. The planche lean is amazing for this. It's easy to learn, beginner accessible, and can be done anywhere where a floor exists, which means you can't really do these in space. I mean, you're in space, so there's like no gravity anyway for any exercise to work. But then again, why the hell are you in space? These are very simple to do. Get in the push-up position. Lock out your arms straight and point your elbows forward and lean as far forward as you possibly can. But the magic of this exercise lies in what your shoulders are doing. So if your shoulder position is wrong, it's not going to be working the serratus. You need to have your scapulas protracted as much as possible, which just means to push your shoulders forward into the ground and rounding your upper back as hard as you can. Now, holding this for time is a great start, but if you really want to take it up a notch, incorporating scapular protractions for reps is going to be very effective. Plus, doing something more dynamic like pseudo planche push-ups, that's also going to be a fantabulous idea. Did I just say fantabulous? What's wrong with me? That way you can work your shoulders, your chest, and serratus all at the same time. And as a bonus, doing all of that plank position stuff, that's gonna be working your abs. Now, we've given a lot of attention to the main torso area, the back, the chest, the serratus, right? But now I think we need to shift our attention back to the arms, because having all of this all of this, that's amazing. Good for aesthetics. But come on, like nice torso, but tiny arms? Bro, that looks whack. We need big arms, big and juicy arms. And the best way to really blow up your arms is actually targeting the triceps more. Triceps make up 2/3 of your arm. So the next exercise you'll need for those aesthetic looking arms is going to be diamond push-ups. Not only are these great for targeting the triceps, but they're pretty decent at also getting that middle chest to grow. The reason I like diamond push-ups more than other tricep exercises, because in the position that you perform the diamond push-up, you actually target that sort of horseshoe muscle on the tricep that kind of sticks out, you know, the one that kind of looks like a hook on your tricep. That looks really good. When it's popping out, the freaking, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm pretty cool. And to perform the diamond push-up, just get in the push-up position with your hands in kind of a diamond shape. I like to think of it as a heart shape. Now, I like to have my feet spread a little bit more just for balance. Then lower yourself down, touch your chest to your hands, and then push away from you as if pushing the very earth beneath you. Now, I know for some people, diamond push-ups can be a little painful on the wrists, so here's a way to make it a little easier. If you can't get your hands into that diamond shape, try twisting your hands to be more forward-facing. That way, it's a little easier on the wrists, and you can still perform that diamond push-up and make those epic tricep gains. And thanks again, FlexiSpot, for sponsoring this video. FlexiSpot provides all kinds of standing desks and ergonomic chairs to meet your demands. If you want a really stable frame for premium use, I'd recommend their E7 Plus standing desk with 4-leg design, which is the one I have. They also have a super comfortable ergonomic chair with flexible adjustment for your back. Right now, FlexiSpot is having their limited time Independence Day sale. So check out FlexiSpot and get up to 65% off on any of your orders. And use my promo code Kevin50 for $50 off on their E7 Plus standing desk. And of course, since we can't just do upper body, click here to learn how to train your legs.